Alright guys, a few words about this pack. This is the large Alice rucksack. This has the LC3 shoulder pads. They're a little bit longer and so a little bit more comfortable for me. Now this packed out at 37.4 pounds. That includes water, food, camera gear. And so I was pretty surprised versus my Kelty Falcon what I could just get inside this thing, and I'm pretty pleasantly happy with it. I've hiked with it, nothing of great distance. I've hiked a few miles with it, and overall not at once, and I like it. It doesn't ride as horribly bad as everyone says it does, so that turned out pretty good for me. So for $30, I got this new, is unissued, obviously not new, but unissued. That's a pretty good deal. So we'll just get started. I'll show close-ups of everything I've got loaded out when I'm done. Becker BK2. I just reprofiled this blade. I went up to 10,000 grit on it, and that will shave hair. I had been beating this up previously, so I had to reprofile it for this trip because it'll be my main work rig. Here I've just got a Light My Fire Swedish Fire Steel and a Leatherman Wave. I use that a lot. Stuffed in the side there, I've got my Cold Steel Frontier Hawk. I've whipped some cordage here. I made a nice mahogany sheath for it, and this thing's pretty sharp as well. I will say one thing that I did not like about this is that my main tension straps here don't completely come undone. You have to loosen them and get them out of the way if it's going to work for you. 100% Italian wool blanket. It's getting harder and harder to find these, and for me it's becoming more and more useful. So this is a high value item to me. Okay, let's start on the outsides. Got two of these full of water, and I know you guys are saying, hey Chad, that's not very much water. Well, one of the guys I'm going with has a purifying system. I have a 4-acre pond behind the camera there that I can also use for water. Little guy designs microbites for my food. Over here I've got 6 ABS plastic stakes, and this is my sleep pad. I just want you to see it compared to this bottle. It's about the size of a Nalgene bottle. This is the X-Bed, X-Bed Sinmat UL7 medium, and the UL stands for ultralight. The 7 is 7 centimeters. It is 3 inches thick. Now I'm a big guy, and I'm also a side sleeper, and I do not bottom out on the hips or the shoulders with this. It is a bit pricey, but so pretty nice setup there. Okay. Here I have my 10x12 multicam BC USA tarp. Great shelter options with that. These 3 little pockets here. I've got some toilet paper. A couple other items here. I have cordage, a whole bunch of cordage, paracord, 550 cord, duct tape, bandana, DC4 whetstone with some 2000 grit paper if I need to touch up my tools while I'm out here. I've got some first aid kit items, LED flashlight, and that takes care of the outside of the pack. We'll go inside. Okay. In the map pocket real quick, I have some more. I have some wet wipes, some Germex hand sanitizer. I have a Mentos tin with all of my, it's not a tin, it's a little container. Has all of my medications, Benadryl, Imodium, IBUs, anything I could think of just for a couple days that I might need. In this inside pocket here, inside the large ruck area, I have my food and cook set. See what we've got in here. I just got this. That's why it looks so pretty. It's my zebra billy pot. I've got all my condiments there. And this thing is full of packaged meals that I can cook up. Let's see what else we have in there. Also in there I have some trail snacks if we do any substantial hiking. I've got some steel wool so I can clean my cook set, and a little trash bag here, and that's that. Here I have clothing. Let's see what we've got in there. I've got this in a 5-liter dry bag. I've got a shamog, some fleece pants, a cotton sweatshirt, wool socks, undies, and a microfiber towel. So that's my sleep gear and my a few more toiletries there. I've got one of these. This one's new. I've blown out my last 3, but I keep buying them for some reason. Is these little space blankets. They make good ground mats, things like that. And last but not least, I've got a military issue sleep system here. This is all 3 bags ready to go, ready to load out. So that's a great loadout that you can get inside the large Alice rucksack. It's almost too much gear. At 37 pounds, I'm not going to do any substantial hiking. I'll get you in close so you can see all the gear. I know you like that, so stay with me. Alright guys, there's the large ruck. And there's just a massive amount of space in here. Not sure what the cubic inches is on this. The military sleep system, this is my woodland camo set. I keep the ACU Pat with my Kelty Falcon. Maybe I'll do a quick review of that, or an overview of that. Yes, I have camouflage panties. 10 by 12, ABS stakes, sleep pad, space blanket, 100% wool blanket, my tool options, and let me get the Hawk out. There's the Hawk with that mahogany sheath or mask that I made for it. And that's my loadout, guys.